Okay, so we are here once again in Mining Simulator 2 with the brand new Christmas Part 2 update, and honestly, it's kind of got its ups and downs. There is honestly some really good things about this update, and hopefully we kind of see it, kind of continue on this whole path, because I think if it does continue on this path, then Christmas could definitely be a very good event overall. So let's just get straight into it. So in this new update, of course, we do have a Season 7, we also have the brand new egg, as well as the advent calendar as well, which basically means, of course, we do get a new season, which pretty much has to happen every time the new season kind of ends and stuff like that. So of course, the new season is one of the big parts of this update. The new egg as well is obviously a big part, and most likely we'll see us get pretty much one egg every single part, it does seem like that. And of course, we do have the advent calendar, which I'll talk about a little bit later on. So the first thing I'm going to go over is Season 7, because of course most people have kind of like got most of this right now, and a lot of people will have pretty much opened most of this as well. So of course, there's not really much to go over. It's pretty much the same as it always is, with the boost, with the gems and the new eggs and stuff like that. The premium pass as well, the rewards are always the same as well, and with the challenges are pretty much still the exact same as well. So there's nothing really too crazy there. So what I'm going to do real quick actually is I'm going to maybe try and mine up this next little bit of, actually no I'm not, because it's going really slowly. So instead what I may as well just do is just quickly get like, a little bit of boost here and there. Now you might have noticed as well, I didn't really upload a video on like kind of opening this like I usually do and getting every single egg. Main reason for that being was because it just honestly was absolutely terrible. I did actually record it, but I ended up getting just like all commons, so I thought, what's the point in uploading that? So instead, I guess technically this will be like the sort of opening all the eggs part of it, because why not? Most likely won't get anything though. I've managed to get 4 legendaries so far out of 2 passes, which is honestly quite a strong L. We do start this one with a legendary though, the Frost Queen. It is a very good looking legendary overall, pretty big as well. And we get another legendary right there as well, as we were just talking about getting none at all. So that's pretty cool. I guess that's pretty lucky as well to get it in 2 single hatches as well. That's pretty decent. So yeah, of course we don't really have it all unlocked. Don't really want to be spending too much Robux at this point on the season pass, considering the fact that it's not really that strong anymore compared to how it used to be, and it's not really that special. The main reason why the season pass used to be so good was because gems were so rare and so sparse, but yeah, of course now we can get gems quite easily, and honestly I guess the boost part of it is still pretty good, but realistically I may as well just kind of get the boost from everywhere else. So yeah, overall it's still a decent pass. To say that I managed to get 3 legendaries out of this in just these couple of eggs is pretty interesting. But yeah, we may as well go ahead now and have a look at some of the overall like stats and stuff. So for the common, of course it's nothing good, it's not going to be anything great, but it's decent stats for newer players. Same thing for the shiny version. And then of course we have the Frost Queen as well. Again, pretty decent there, 4,000 bells, no one can really stuff their nose at that. Especially for the newer players, this will 100% help them out with starting out with Christmas. So again, if you are new to the game or you want to start playing Mining Simulator 2, now's a good time. Get some of this season pass stuff done, it'll be a massive help as well. So yeah, overall, Season 7, pretty much the same, and honestly not much of a change overall, but I guess it's pretty cool to see some new Christmas stuff in there as well. And one last thing just to go over for the new Season 7 pass, of course the new tier 20 pets down here, one of them being the Christmas Elemental for the free pass, and of course the Frosty Overlord for the premium pass. So if we quickly go into our items real quick and just pull up this Christmas Elemental, as you can see he's got some fairly decent stats for a free pet, with 43.5 thousand mining power, 41.5 thousand on the coins, and 3.3 thousand on the bells as well. Very strong pet overall, and with the shiny version this will be even stronger. So for the free players this can be a definite very good overall pet. And then the last one, we do have the Frosty Overlord for the tier 20 premium pass. Pretty much like just double the stats when it comes to the bells anyways. Nearly 60,000 in the coins and mining power, over 6,000 with speed, and the 6,000 bells right there for the actual the bells, just the bells. So yeah, overall another really good pet right there. Looks pretty cool as well, fairly standard I guess you could say, but does look still pretty cool. But yeah, overall very nice looking pets and very strong stats indeed, even for the free version. So yeah, pretty decent right there. Now we have to move on to the new egg within this new update, and that is the new Blizzard egg right here. So basically what I mentioned when it came to my what to expect video, I believe it was, I actually said that this egg is probably going to be around 10 million bells, so big W right there for the prediction. But as you can see, we don't have the tier 3, but we do have the tier 4 to look at. I actually managed to get the tier 2 and the tier 4 before the tier 1 and 3, which was pretty interesting. However, for some reason I don't have the tier 1 or 2 in my inventory. I can understand the tier 1 because of the easy legendaries and auto delete. Not too sure though why I don't have the tier 2, but honestly, not too much of a bother. However, we can of course look at the new Blizzard Bell, which is a new tier 4. So again, some very strong stats indeed right there. The speed is quite a lot lower compared to the other stuff, but it is 55.5 thousand mana power and 55.5, wait no, 55.5? It's just 55,000 on the mana power and coins, 5.5 thousand on the bells, and 3.8 thousand on the speed. So yeah, overall another really good pet, but comparing it to the tier 20 for the season pass, it's actually quite a lot weaker, especially with the speed. Not too much in terms of the coins and mining power. The bells is also slightly lower, but the speed does have a drastic drop, nearly half right there. So yeah, honestly not too sure why that is, but of course, if you do want to get a very strong pet, basically just go for the season 7 tier 20 pet, because it is a little bit stronger. But of course, you'll definitely be able to make a Blizzard Bell shiny pretty easy and for free as well. So overall, some very strong pets indeed. If we have a quick look in the index as well, just quickly scrolling down to the bottom, it does only have the one secret inside of it, as well as the one ancient as well, I believe. One of them being the Morning Star, which I believe is from the Blizzard egg. If we quickly find the season 7 egg as well, again, very kind of lackluster. Comparing it to the season 6 pass, which had the 2 legendaries, the 2 secrets and the ancient inside, whereas this one only has the secret, well, the 1 secret, the 1 legendary and the 1 ancient inside. A little bit kind of confusing why they decided to go for such a small egg this time round instead. Not too sure why, but still I guess it's not really too much of a bother, because I guess it makes it slightly easier to get the secret, maybe, although I don't really think that's the case. So yeah, honestly not too sure why that happened, but I guess it is what it is. So yeah, so overall pretty decent 2 new eggs there for the game. I wouldn't say they're a massive W, I guess they're just kind of pretty cool. I know the Morning Star is pretty much a reskin from BGS. I believe there's also a Christmas robot somewhere. I'm not too sure if it's in the season 7 egg, I believe it is though, and I'm not too sure as well on the actual chances. Most likely around 1 in 5 million or something like that, somewhere around there. If we have a quick look as well in the event shop, no new event shop pet, which is pretty, I was expecting to see one, so that's pretty weird to see that there's not actually a new event shop pet, but we'll probably see one for the next part instead. And then the last thing is the brand new advent calendar, which is a massive W. So from this, as you can see, you can get a ton of boost, and I mean a ton of boost. As you can see, for literally from day 2 all the way down to day 13, you actually get a lot of free boost. That's literally just boost all in between this. Then at day 1, day 14 and day 25, there is actually some exclusive pets inside of this, so that's always pretty cool as well. But yeah, pretty much I think from this point onwards it's 2 hours of boost, 3 hours, 4 hours. So I'm going to assume for the 11th, 12th and 13th of December it'll probably be around 5 hours of boost. This right here looks like some sort of doggy, so I'm going to assume it's going to be some sort of Santa bro, something like that. That's just kind of what it seems like it's going to be. Then we have a ton more boost again after that, until we finally have what seems to be some sort of dragon, or maybe even a fairy again down here on the Christmas day. So we can actually get another exclusive pet right there on Christmas day. So overall, a ton of boost, as well as 3 exclusive pets inside of this. If you have a quick look as well at that Christmas cuboid, just to have a quick look at its stats. Overall, for a free pet, actually pretty decent for day 1 as well. Comparing it to the Christmas Elemental, of course it's a lot weaker, but in terms of it, just being a free pet that everyone can get, I guess you can't really complain about it too much. And of course, if you do get a shiny version, it's probably going to have some sort of collector's kind of item kind of thing going on with it. So, pretty decent overall. I wouldn't say it's a massive L. And of course, comparing it to some other free stuff that we've had before, I believe the Chromas might be free. No, that's actually a Roblox pet, never mind. But yeah, overall, it's fairly decent for a free pet. I don't think anyone can complain about it, especially free to play players. So yeah, overall, this update's been pretty cool, and if we do kind of go based off of this update for future updates, the next part will probably have another new egg, maybe we'll also have a new feature as well. I think that'll be pretty cool to see either the quest or the challenges get added in, but honestly, not too sure what we'll see. But overall, this update's been fairly decent. I think it's going to be a pretty big W considering we do have the advent calendar now in the game. So yeah, let me know down below what you guys think of this new update. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see you all in the next video.